Hey everyone, welcome back to Crit the Row. In this video, we're going to be going over the Black Friday Mega Game Dev Bundle by Leartes Studios. So as you can see, there are 97 items in this entire bundle for only $30. It comes with Unreal Engine, Godot, and Unity. And all you do is just get a link and a code for their website, you redeem it, and then you can download it all into Unreal. But yeah, we're going to be going over quite a few of these, so sit back, relax, and let's open up Unreal Engine and get into this. If you want to help support my channel, feel free to click the affiliate link in the description or the pinned comment below, and I get a very small percentage of the purchase. Let's go ahead and get started. So once I redeem the code on their website by clicking redeem over here, I'm just going to search for the Leartes Black Friday Mega Game Dev. Go ahead and click on this, and these are all the items it comes with. Let's go ahead and open these. It comes with a lot of SFX and stylized stuff, so I'm pretty excited to see this. Let's go ahead and just jump into this. Oh, and if you want, whenever you do click into the assets, you can get a redeem code for Fab. So I'm actually going to go ahead and redeem every single thing into Fab. All right, so the first one we're going to be going over is the Ancient Temple. So it looks really nice. It's a very small demo level. It has these giant looking dandelions, as long as with this cool sky texture. And we have this temple here with these little monkey statues with the long tongue or something. Some cool fire effects, some cool foliage, and I don't think you can go inside and do anything. Yeah, it's just a kind of just a black wall. And this is the stylized kitchen, very cartoony vibes, kind of looks like Simpsons or Invader Sim or something. And yeah, we have these really cool fire stove effects, stove being on with the simple glow material in the red color. We have these cereal boxes, toasters, some cool looking microwave. Everything's very retro, very cartoony. This actually kind of looks like Courage the Cowardly Dog a little bit. This is kind of like where the old guy sits and watch TV all day. Oh my god, it actually is looking like more and more like, what is this? Oh, it's a mirror. Okay, okay. That tripped me out quite a bit. And then over here we have the bathroom with the bathtub and so on. So pretty cool environment. And yeah, this looks like Courage. What the this this looks straight up like Courage, yeah. But all right. Pretty cool asset. Looks very horror themed with these like ripped wallpapers and all that. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the next one. This is the base in space on a red planet. I forgot the full name of it, but it is a little weird. But this looks sick. I love sci-fi stuff. This looks absolutely amazing. We have this platform here for a spaceship and just a ton of foliage. We got a eclipse going on with the sun over there. Not really sure how this eclipse is working if the sun is over here. Maybe there's a tiny sun behind that one. We have the actual base itself. Looks really, really nice. Let's go inside. So yes, there is an interior. We kind of have this like space glow looking water texture going on here. Some foliage plants over here. Everything's very glassy, very realistic. I think this looks amazing. We have these little tunnels for our space station, and you can see plants downstairs and so on. Could easily turn this into a horror game, honestly. But yeah, overall, a really, really cool design. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, it's a little tube to go up and down, huh? Really, really cool design. Really liking how this looks. This looks really cool. We have this kind of outlandish texture as if we're on Mars. And let's take a look at the next one. Next up, we have the pine environment. So as you can see, a really pretty looking lake with a pretty sky, tons and tons of foliage, pretty realistic looking. And overall, a really, really cool asset. Tons of different types of grass and trees, little pathways kind of being generated. And yeah, overall, pretty cool asset if you need some extra grass, water, maybe some kind of grassy, swampy materials, and so on. Feel free to check this one out. Let's move on to the next one. And this one is called the Yellow Parrot. So it kind of looks like a really nice looking restaurant. We have a big bird cage here. I think I'm loading some shaders because this plant and this piano are gray, along with quite a few things. Yeah, maybe I imported something over it and got rid of this material. But overall, really cool looking bar area with some dining table. And we have some drinks here. Pretty realistic looking. I am liking how these graphics look. We have these little teacups here. A really nice sunlight coming through at this angle. Kind of turns on and off if I go back and forth like this. But yeah, overall, pretty cool asset. Really liking how this looks. Let's go ahead and check out the next. Actually, wait, is there something back here? Nope. All right, let's go ahead and check out the next one. This is the Desert Temple. So it greets us with these two beautiful men statues with a pole. And then we just go ahead, and I'm sure there are no booby traps in here whatsoever. Wait, is this it? This is the whole level? What the? This is the whole level. All right, well, this is the whole level. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. This is the medieval marketplace. So as you can see, it has really beautiful backgrounds. We have this nice fence to cage your little kids in. And we have a ton and ton of buildings. Kind of looks like there's a festival going on. Looks really nice. Just needs a large crowd and a lot of things kind of going on. People hanging out the window and all that. And then it'll kind of give us Shrek vibes. And as you can see in the back, there are some really nice looking backdrops over here. Then we have this little bridge here. And I guess you could insert like a body of water here. That would look really nice as well. And let's see if there are any indoors. So there are indoors indeed. It does work. Looks really cool. And maybe not so much on this side. Maybe this is actually not supposed to be like an indoor thing. Let me actually just go inside and see. So no, nothing here. But we have a pile of logs here, which is nice. And then we can go ahead and check out these marketplaces. So we have a meat stall over here. We have a cheese holder thing, some towels and rags here. And then we have shields and weapons. So these are pretty realistic. The lighting definitely has to change, in my opinion, and the sky shouldn't be so black. I think if you just delete that and add ultra dynamic sky, it would look really cool. All right, so I've gone ahead and done exactly that. I think the environment does look a lot better. Let's just keep going with the level. So we have the bridge over here and another stand of little pouches. Kind of looks like you would want to make potions out of these. And that pretty much covers it. There are quite a few building variations, and it is pretty modular. You can kind of stack them how you want. So, for example, we have these little single pieces here, and the windows are even single pieces as well, and so on. And then, yeah, you could add some kind of flooring or inside stuff to make these into more of an indoor structure. But overall, really, really cool asset. I do like this one. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. So this is called the Oriental building. It does look pretty realistic, looks really cool. Let's go ahead and check this out. So you can go inside. There's no lights. This is freaky. This looks like a horror game. Let me just go ahead and open this up a bit. If only construction was this easy. All right, so there is an indoor, which is actually pretty cool. Let's go ahead and remove this roofing. So yeah, pretty cool actually. And it is just the building pretty much. Like we have this like one giant building as a backdrop. We have this building over here. It's a whole unit or a whole piece of its own. And it's the exact same as that, just with a blue house on top. And this blue house is also a single piece, but overall, pretty cool asset. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. This is the Nordic landscape. The map is actually called Viking Village, but I guess it really is just landscape as advertised. And we have a very snowy mountain with a few wintry looking trees that still has all their leaves, and we have kind of this icy water over here. And in their map, they do have a summer version too. Let's go ahead and check that out. And this is the summer version. So as you can see, very green, lots of foliage, everything's looking well and alive, as well as the same water and mountain texture, kind of giving me Valheim vibes. And let's go ahead and check out the next asset. Next up, we have the castle fantasy environment. And I gotta say, holy smokes, I should have done this one first because this looks good. This looks like an entire Souls-like map. Let's go ahead and check it out. So first off, we have this amazing entrance, kind of like where you spawn. Your character's gonna look up and holy crap, I'm expecting a ton of monsters, a ton of bosses, and a ton of loot in here. We have this path of fire with statues holding candles for us, a ton of candles everywhere with a slightly cracked open door. Go through this hallway. Man, this is this is a very large space, and overall really really cool looking environment. It's like a giant church, and then we go back out into the open. It's like I'm in Hogwarts or something. I don't even know. Kind of looks like there's a war taking place here with these fences here and so on. Kind of like we're kind of looks like a military, like a medieval military invading this castle, trying to break through and all that. And really, really cool looking asset. I'm loving this one. And now let's go ahead and I'm not even sure where to go from here. So once you get to the top, I guess you break into the wall. Nope, you would fall into the pit of oblivion. Okay, let's just go ahead and just go up from here. So we have these little side areas over here. We have this broken wall over here and just a ton and ton of towers. We have this kind of little indoor roofing area as well as, so I think everything up here is kind of, you can't really access it. Although if someone were to make a game of this asset or a level at least, and where you can be accessible all the way from the very top. Okay, so over here we have our like boss fighting area. So this kind of looks like you would maybe come across a boss here, or maybe in the cathedral itself. Who knows? But yeah, if a character could kind of look down from the very top, kind of like up here, it would look a little odd actually, but you could probably add more mountains and stuff. But yeah, overall, this looks really, really, really cool. And now let's go ahead and check out the next asset. Next up, we have Adventure Island. So it looks very tropical, really pretty, lots of sunlight, lots of foliage. So we got tropical trees as well. We have some palm trees over here. We have some kind of these brick, semi-medieval looking buildings, a bit old school, and quite a few buildings. We also have some carriages and lots of modular meshes that you can kind of piece around together. And then we also have this kind of person standing here. If you click play, you actually can see the camera angle of the statue itself. We have these little indoor areas of these little buildings here. So you can see there's some like nice wooden interior, as well as lots of doors here. Guessing this is supposed to be some kind of closet or something. Kind of looks like you can make like a barracks or a bar out of it and so on. And then we have the statue of this guy just kind of walking around. And yeah, overall pretty cool asset. And that's pretty much going to cover this humble bundle. Go ahead and let me know in the comment if this is something you're interested in. If this is what you like, subscribe, comment below. You're going to see next. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.